Sometimes we want change, but we don't know where to begin. For me, the change was audiobooks. I could never focus while reading. The last time I tried, I read a few lines while thinking about grapefruit. But listening is different. It meets the mind in another way. You can listen while washing dishes, while driving, while doing something your body already knows. And when life allows a bit of space, you can learn something new every day. The last book I listened to was last year, The Secrets of Shiva, and something in me shifted. It helped me step away from what I had inherited and begin to think on my own. There was a part I didn't understand at first, why he allows every creature on his mountain. I stayed with that question for a long time. And slowly, something opened. Not punishment, not rejection, but a kind of neutrality. A quiet understanding that when we move out of alignment, we are not condemned, we are gently brought back. After that, I stepped away, even from books. Not because I didn't want more, but because I needed to integrate. That one was enough for a while. It felt like my searching had paused, but I don't want to become too comfortable in that. I want to return to that book and see what has changed in me. But I'm not making decisions right now. My body is still digesting old imprints, and it's asking for simplicity. Because there was a time I rushed, started new books before I had digested the last. Still searching, still reaching. And now, there is less urgency. Sometimes, peace can feel almost too comfortable. The world demands, and I don't always have what it expects. So I sit in this space where mind, body, and spirit are still aligning, and alignment takes time. I can still feel an internal pull in two directions. So I don't force a path, because no real decision can be made from friction, only from alignment. And I notice this even in what I share. Sometimes I rush. Sometimes my words are sharper than my intention. And that matters, because intention is the ground of return. What we put out into the world quietly returns. When we share truth, our intention must be clean. We don't share to fight the system. We don't share to stir conflict. We share for reflection. Because when intention is not clean, even the most beautiful words cannot hold the weight they create. The foundation beneath them will eventually crack. Truth asks for harmony between mind and heart, and we won't always share it perfectly. Sometimes truth touches a wound before it opens a door. Sometimes it arrives wearing heavy boots. So we learn to walk with care, and we remain forgiving toward ourselves and toward others. Because we are all still learning how to speak truth with both clarity and compassion.